Dude, what even is this game, bro? Games are dying big time. The whole gaming industry is kind of collapsing in some ways. I mean, Microsoft just laid off 9,000 employees, and now we have this on top of Splitgate 2, which is probably going to be dead in 2 months, and it just launched a month ago. Mecha Break has lost 60% of its players in a week. User scores sink. Oh no. Oh god, is this another Gooner game? What's going on here? Despite initial positive impressions from early tests, the launch of Mecha Break itself does not seem to be going terribly well just a short while after launch. The initial numbers for Mecha Break were very good, with a peak of 132,000 players at release on Wednesday, July 2nd on Steam. Really, so it came out 9 days ago, but in just 9 days later, the game has lost 60% of its players. That's occurred with a drop from every single day, even over the course of the last weekend, where it would expect increases. Wow. Okay, let's pull this up here. Mecha Break. Steam charts. Dude, Steam charts is always out here exposing these games, dude. It always makes me laugh. We come back to Steam charts. How many mecha games are there? Mecha Break Demo? Mecha Force? Okay, Mecha Break. 84,000 players. 28,000 players. Oh yeah, it's gone down to like 20, 30,000 players. Jeez. Mecha Break as a free-to-play multiplayer game is not meant to be a one-and-done title, so the trend is concerning. The overall player count is still good as the Steam numbers don't count Xbox, where it's currently in 27th place, or its own launcher, where there's no reason to think those declines are not similar on other platforms, and it's the same trend line, so it probably follows that, but it does have obviously more than just this player base. The decline in players has also come with a drop in user scores on Steam for Mecha Break, where it's down 60% positive reviews or mixed, not what a game wants to see. What's going on? Well, some of it may be players bouncing off, as it wasn't quite as fun as they hoped, but there are a few controversies circulating, namely the monetization of the free-to-play game. More microtransaction controversies? Free-to-play games and microtransaction controversies go together like Pete Parsons and cars. These two things, free-to-play games and their microtransaction insanity, they go hand in hand. One aspect is the very, very pricey cosmetic microtransactions that can end up being $47 for some bundles in a game where its attractive characteristic aesthetic is one of its core appeals. Even among similar games, that is very, very high. $47, that's crazy. That makes you think about that $80 price tag inside Splitgate. They had to reduce it from $80 to $40. There's also an auction house in the game that can be used to buy and sell things, with some complaining about very high prices there. There are also some accusations that the game is pay to win in some regards, but many players dispute that. It doesn't sound like anything all that different from other free-to-play games, but all of this has combined for a significant player drop-off very quickly. If that trend is not reversed, this may not have the long-term appeal to succeed. I'm curious where it will be even after just a month, given this pace of rapid decline. We're going to have to follow up with this and Splitgate 2 in a month from now. It's July 11th now, okay? It's 7-11 day. All right, grab your free Slurpee. August 11th, we're going to have to check up and see what's going on. It's just a hugely competitive market in the PvP space at the moment. With a new game, even a free one, has to try to break past giants that players have committed to for years. And then immediately hitting them with loads of microtransactions and a full auction house isn't the best first impression. We'll see if developer Amazing Seasun Games has any ideas to rapidly turn this around. Let's go. Mecha Break Cosmetics. What is this game? Another Gooner game. Oh, this is from their official channel here. Are we living in a Gooner game meta? Is that what's happening here? Sex sells, I guess. Yeah. Dude, what even is this game, bro? What even is this game? Bro, this is the game trailer? This is what they start the intro with in this game? Bruh.
All right, Falcon. Let's light him up. Linda, can I cancel today's meeting? I'm kind of in the middle of traffic.
But the C-suites are expecting you to.
I'll make this quick.
Hey, are you...
Oh god, here it is. I can only imagine. What? These Gooner games must be stopped.